Good morning, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to Fake News Network.
As many of you may know, college and high school rivalries tend to get a little bit out of hand.
Today on FNN, we will be talking about the college rivalry between Duke University and UNC.
In many schools, there is always something the students value very dearly. For the students at Duke University, it was their sacred rock.
Last night, the students of UNC decided to pull a revenge prank because the Duke students let mice loose in their building. The UNC students stole Duke's rock.
While attempting to steal the 125-pound rock, the rock fell on 3 students, John, Jerry, and Jack Doe. The young students suffered multiple contusions, brain damages, and multiple bone fractures.
As of right now, the Durham Police Department and the Charlotte Police Department are trying to figure out who is responsible for the horrible incident.
We will soon have an update on the conditions of the 3 boys.
And now to Martha Swanson with a very interesting story.
Thanks, Thelma and Amber. I'm Martha Swanson, and I'm here today with the victim of last night's terrible tragedy, Mrs. Stewart. It all started when one mom went to Walmart to try and get Black Friday discounts. Things escalated very quickly, past the point of no return. Now, Mrs. Stewart, can you explain to us what happened in your own words?
Is this live?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Right now? Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. Can you wait 1 minute? 1 minute, I have to call Debbie. Debbie, my best friend Debbie, I call her. Hello, Debbie. Yo, go to your TV right now and turn off FNN. Why? I'm on TV, like the actual TV. There's like a cameraman and there's studio lights and everything.
Mrs. Stewart. You ready, Mrs. Stewart?
Oh, I definitely am ready. Thank you, Martha. But I'm Martha Stewart, but you just don't get me confused with this Martha or the famous Martha Stewart, which I'm also the president of her fan club.
Wow, Mrs. Stewart.
Martha.
Right. So, Martha, can you tell us what happened?
Oh, yes. So I was sitting outside my home the other day with Alexis.
Alexis is your daughter, right?
Yes, Alexis is my daughter. Just don't get her confused with the real Alexis Stewart, Martha Stewart's daughter. Anyways, like I was saying, I was sitting at home with Alexis, and she was sitting in her little high, you know the high chair things that have on the table? Yeah. She's sitting in one of those, I think. I don't know. And it was ridiculous. I was sitting there trying to work on updating Martha Stewart's fan club website, and she couldn't stop crying.
Martha.
Oh, right. Sorry. So I was working, and her incessant crying made me remember that she needed a new pacifier. You know, the pacifier. Yeah. She needed a new one of those because the last one dropped in the ground. It was covered in lint, and our dog, Creme Brulee. Oh, not to be confused with Martha Stewart's dog, Creme Brulee. He's not the real Creme, he swallowed it. And so we had to take our dog to the vet. And do you know how expensive those bills cost? Modern day.
Martha, focus.
Okay. Sorry. So I got distracted very easily. So I remember that she needed a new pacifier, and I don't want to have the time during the day to go out and buy a whole new one. So I decided to go to Walmart to get those Black Friday sales during Black Friday after Thanksgiving.
Yes.
People say those lines forever nowadays. Oh my God. To go get her new pacifier because I just couldn't afford the regular price pacifiers due to Creme Brulee, all the vet bills and all that.
Yeah, so let's skip forward to what happened when you got to Walmart.
Okay, so when I got there, I realized I forgot to strap Alexis into a car seat. So apparently she had fallen out. She had been slammed back and forth in her car seat. Come to think of it, that's probably what the big noise was. Anyway, so I grabbed her out of her car seat and I threw her into my purse because I didn't have a little strap thing, so she can just sit in there, it was fine. And I ran to the back of the store where all the baby section was, which is one of my favorite sections, from my mom and all that now. But I got distracted on the way by the cutest little onesie. I got the reindeer one. Oh my God. As I was rushing down the aisles, the Lexus, about to fly out my purse, I saw this poor mother fighting over some baby food. The large group of, these teenagers,
Teenagers. You're sure about that?
Hooligans. That's what they are.
Why would a group of teenagers want baby food?
Probably for that ridiculous baby food challenge on YouTube, you know. Have you heard of YouTube? Have you heard of it? It's so fabulous. I'm always on there watching Martha Stewart.
Yes, Martha, I've heard of YouTube before.
Have you seen the baby food challenges? Here, I can pull them up on my phone, you know.
That's okay. I've seen my fair share. Let's get back to the story.
Right, the story. Oh, where was I? Oh, okay. So the teenagers. Okay, I stood there for a second, you know, watching them rapscallions. That's the baby food out of that poor mother's arms. I couldn't take it anymore. I had to do something.
And what exactly did you do?
Well, I ran up to them and I started throwing some punches. There were so many of them. Luckily, I had my favorite Martha Stewart cookbook, and I started beating them with that.
You carry a Martha Stewart cookbook with you?
You don't? Wow. Anyway, so Alexis flew out of my purse according to the plan and threw up all over those little punks, you know. And I saw my opportunity, and I grabbed the baby food for myself and the other mothers and had to run during the battle. Anyways, I got the baby food in my basket, and I looked up in time to see those punks running off with my baby.
Hold on, they kidnapped your baby?
That's right. That's what I said.
Oh my gosh, is she okay?
I'm fine. Martha's fine.
No, I meant your daughter, Alexis.
You know, I'm not really sure.
What do you mean you're not sure? How do you not know if your baby's okay?
Well, you know, later that night I had gotten home and I received a ransom call, and it was those hooligans, you know, and they said they would give me the baby back if I would give them the baby food.
So where did you meet to exchange the baby for the baby food?
Nowhere. You see, in the midst of all this commotion, I forgot the pacifier, and I really need to finish working on the fan club website. We have a deadline coming up, and a lot of people are waiting for it. And for the first time since Alexis was born, I had the house all to myself, and it was quiet.
You mean to tell me that you were letting your daughter be kidnapped and now raised by a random group of teenagers because you need to work on a website?
Not just any website, the Martha Stewart website.
Okay, well, thank you, Martha, for that interesting story. I'm sure all of our viewers at home will never look at Martha Stewart the same way again, but...
Now to our field reporter, Walter White, who, as a pizza enthusiast himself, set out to finally end the pizza shop rivalry in California. Which shop really has the best pizza? Watch to find out.
Hi, I'm Walter White, reporting from California for Fake News Network. I have been waiting for this shop to open since yesterday. Every morning I go to the nearest pizza shop and order a large pepperoni pizza. I just can't get enough of pizza. But enough about me. Let me tell you about a story of two pizza shop rivalries that have been going head to head for decades. Pizza Hut and Domino's. Who has the best pizza? Well, I know what you may be thinking. Pizza Hut paid you to sponsor the pizza. Maybe they did. Anyways, that's not the point. The manager of a local Pizza Hut recently made fun of Domino's on their lack of stuffed crust pizza. Domino's fired back by calling Pizza Hut's pizza flaco triangles. Flaco is a word in Spanish meaning skinny. This hurt the Pizza Hut's manager's feelings. So they reached out to Fake News Network so we could judge their pizza. As soon as I heard about this, I volunteered as tribute. Pizza for me is the meaning of life. I've got to say, Pizza makes some of the best pizzas out there. With their stretchy cheese crust, it makes one of the best choices of pizza. If you haven't tried it, you definitely should when you get a chance. Now Domino's, on the other hand, is missing something. They're missing out on the stuffed crust. When people eat pizza, they will eat the whole thing if the pizza has cheese in the crust. This makes the pizza 7 times better. Now, if y'all don't agree with my view, go and try a stuffed crust pizza at Pizza Hut. Let me know your thoughts on which pizza is better, flaco triangles or stuffed crust lacking pizza. at iamthehonewhoknocks@hotmail.com. Together we can end this Pizza Hut rivalry. That's all I have for today. Walter Whiteout.
Thank you so much for that story, Walter.
On to our next headline. 2 days ago, siblings Theodore and Betty Robertson went to McDonald's. It was late night after Theodore's baseball practice.
They were hungry and Betty was craving chicken nuggets, so they decided to go to their favorite fast food place, McDonald's. After that, things escalated very quickly.
Let's go to Martha Swanson for more details.
Thanks, Thelma. After they arrived at the McDonald's, Theodore went inside to get his food. And when he came back out to the car, he realized that he had forgotten to get his favorite sweet and sour sauce and went back inside.
Oh, did you say sweet and sour sauce? That is my favorite type of sauce.
Oh, Martha, didn't realize you were still here.
Oh, I didn't mean to interrupt. Continue. Continue.
Thank you, Martha.
Yeah, no.
Anyways, Betty opened up the bag to find out that her brother had purchased her chicken tenders and not chicken nuggets. Betty was furious. When her brother came back outside, she jumped into the driver's seat and backed over him.
Oh no, that is awful.
Yes, Martha, it is awful. Betty is currently on the run from the police.
Hold on. Can I call Debbie again? Let her know. Debbie? Yes, this is Martha again. Yes, I'm still on the news. You need to lock your doors and hide your chicken nugget recipes. Why? There's a chicken nugget killer on the loose. Call Helen, call Cheryl. Let them know we have to protect the Martha Stewart cookbooks at all costs.
Thank you, Martha, for that wonderful phone call. Now, back to Thelma and Amber.
Thanks, Martha, for that wonderful insight on the story.
Betty has switched cars multiple times and is considered very dangerous. Please avoid purchasing chicken nuggets and chicken tenders until she is caught.
That's all the time we have today, folks. Thanks for watching Fake News Network today.
Have a great rest of your day, and we'll hope you'll tune in tomorrow.
Why are you being so rude?
Why are you being so rude? I've had enough of this, okay? I hate dealing with your terrible attitude every single day, and I can't take it anymore. I'm done.
No, I'm done.
Well, I was done first.
Guys, you're still live.
Oh.
Thanks, Martha.
You're welcome.
Go visit my blog, MarthaStewart.com.
I quit. I'm done.
Martha, come back for the Marthas. Yes, Martha, go visit my blog.
Well, I guess it really is now time to end the show now.
Until next time.
Sorry.
I was in the midst of conditioning and I forgot.
Whose pizza enthusiast himself set out to finally end the pizza. Why did you give me this?
She said pizza.
Let's return that, please.
Snatch the baby.
I've literally had enough of this. You are so annoying, and I'm done dealing with you because you are literally terrible.
No, I'm
Don't do
done.
that.
Oh, right, sorry. So I was working on her.
Okay.
He went back.
Oh, okay. No, okay. We have to say oh at the same exact time.
Got the run with the reindeer on it.
Because the Duke University's
Can you read?
No.
You know, watching these rapscallions snatching.
Say it. Pizza.
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 With a T, not an X.
Pizza.
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 Pizza. Pizza. Okay.
Hello? Debbie? Turn on TV to FFN.
Got the little wrapper. Well, how the stars ever I should probably stop now. Okay.
Have you seen the baby food challenge?
That's the best we can do, I promise you.